Hello, welcome to Interdependent Study. I am your host and accountability buddy, Kimberly Logan. Today we are going to continue with Presence by Patsy Rodenburg, Chapter 6, moving into the second circle body with some activities you can do on a regular basis throughout your day, and also an exercise that I will edit down and put in its own blog post over at the website, actorforhire.net, so that you can take a little more time. It suggests an hour or maybe half an hour before bed, so that'll be ready for you to revisit anytime you have that time. As usual, we're going to start with a bit of a breathing and centering exercise. We're not going to be super formal today because I'm just feeling like I need to get in touch here, and I want to help you do the same if that is where you are. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position, lower back supported. Sigh out just allow your eyes to gently close. We're going to put one hand over our heart, the other hand right on our belly, so that we can feel the breath expand our belly. To start, just take a few deep breaths in your own time. Feel the belly gently pressing against your hand, opening to allow the air. You can either repeat out loud or in your mind, silently. I release everything that came before this moment today. I release everything that will come after this moment today. I am here now. I am open and receptive. And I am grateful for this opportunity to simply be. Continue breathing, allowing the inhale to expand your belly. Allowing the exhale to ever so slightly extend, calming down the parasympathetic nervous system. And while we're here, do a quick body scan for any tension, any tightness, Release your jaw if it feels clenched. Allow the top of your head to float upward. Imagine your forehead smoothing out, relaxing your third eye. Think of smiling with your eyes. So all those little muscles float up ever so gently. Imagine your shoulders sliding down your back. Almost softening like melting butter. Allowing your spine to hold your body up. As we come back into our body, wiggle your toes a little bit. Wiggle your fingers, maybe relax them down to your lap. And ever so gently, allow the eyes to float open. Give a little smile. Give a little self-hug. Maybe a stretch. And a yawn. Even if you're not tired, that yawn can just really open up the throat, your neck muscles, and your whole body energy. All right, now that we are here, I will catch you back in just a moment and we will start our reading. Hello, hello. So, chapter 6 is all about second circle body. And there are many exercises. We went through the body scan last week, and there are some very in-depth exercises that I am going to skip over for now because I simply don't have the space to physically demonstrate them. But I am reminded of one of my favorite things about drama school. Undergrad, I did some studying in London. I did a semester in Prague, and even in some rehearsal situations, I found it very funny that a lot of what we did was walking around being in space. And that sounds simple, and that sounds a little ridiculous, but it is really all about awareness. It is about incorporating mentally what you know into your physical body, because the body and the mind and the spirit or soul or universal you are all connected. And especially in Western culture, we get very much into our heads, literally thinking things through sometimes over and over and over and over. And by simply walking around the space, your body is engaging in your reality. So many of these exercises are also about feeling energy by doing things. And they do take time and space. So as that becomes more available to me, I hope to have some videos that can be used by you whenever you find the time and space. But for now, we are going to go through some suggested practices from Patsy that you can do in your everyday life. So if you are reading along, we are on page 58. Further second circle bodywork. Actors, dancers, athletes, or anyone practicing a craft will understand the power and fundamental importance of repetition. It is through repetition that work lodges into your body. I always say to artists that you have to know the work so well in order to forget it and live the work freely and forever. So don't be frightened of doing basic exercises in order to re-engage to your natural second circle, the energy you were born to own. Our education system is heavily weighted in favor of the intellectual rather than the experiential. This focus encourages your mind to interfere with your physical energy. The mind can place you back in tension rather than living in the freedom these exercises can offer. Learn to be kind and non-judgmental towards yourself and allow yourself to play. Know that your mind is fine, so it needn't overpower you. If you can't structure daily exercises for your second circle bodywork, try to incorporate these daily practices and activities into your life. Walk with clear, uncluttered energy, with focus and purpose. Notice objects, buildings, etc. around you. If you spy a revolving door, go through it in second circle. Walk with purpose upstairs, and as you reach your destination, stand and check your body and energy. Take every opportunity to walk in nature and on unpaved surfaces. If you spend hours sitting, take a brisk walk every 2 hours and return to feel the different energy when you sit. Do the same after leaving your car. Keep attentive in meetings by keeping your feet on the floor and your spine up. Gently push against a table when you're bored, and you will breathe lower and stay more present. Shake hands with second circle energy. Use a firm handshake with eye contact, not the limp first circle handshake or the too strong, controlling third circle one. Enter spaces and rooms with second circle energy and purpose. Within days, you will have a new physical approach to the world and it to you. Take time to observe the world around you in context of this energy. I sit at my desk a lot, and my partner makes sure that I get a walk at least once a day. Not every 2 hours, but we get outside, we walk around the block, get the energy flowing, and it helps. So, here is the exercise I mentioned earlier. If you have a bit more time, I am going to introduce it so that I can easily cut and paste and edit it out so that you have just this section to review. Here is a great exercise to do if you have an hour to spare and want to feel open enough to second circle energy. It is also great to do before you go to bed. You will sleep better and be better placed for second circle in the morning. Third circle livers will find this hard as you will feel powerless and frustrated. It's okay. Just practice. First circle livers will find the first section easy, but the re-engagement more difficult. Step 1. Lie on your back on the floor in a comfortable, safe room. You shouldn't feel that you could be disturbed. Place your head on a thin book or cushion. Lift your knees up so that your feet are on the floor. Shake your thighs free. Gently lift and drop your shoulders until you feel them free. Then let your arms and hands relax. Place one hand on your upper chest until you feel it release. Place a hand on your stomach to help release any tension there. Keep breathing as calmly as you can. Try to stay here for at least 10 minutes, more if you can bear it. Then slowly get up. Roll onto your side, then onto your hands and knees. Roll up through your spine until you are centered, standing with your feet below your hips. Check your feet, knees, hips, spine, shoulders, and jaw. They and you will feel more released and placed. Most people will now be in first circle. So go to a wall and gently, with both hands, push against it. Feel the breath low. Push yourself away effortlessly, and you will find yourself in second circle. And again, this is practice. So don't worry if you feel you can only do it for 2 minutes. If you fall asleep, I've done that before. If things feel a little awkward, it's okay. Just try again tomorrow. And then tell me about it. There's comments, right? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you will visit actorforhire.net to find this edited version once I get it done. Tomorrow evening we will be continuing with Just Sit, the meditation guidebook for people who know they should but don't. And I will be back again next week after the Christmas holiday. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whether you're celebrating with friends, with family, with yourself. Enjoy the time. Give yourself the gift of time. Take a moment every day. Give yourself a hug every day. It doesn't hurt. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time. And this is actually really appropriate now because I got this slide from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Christmas TV special. Let's be independent together.